We bring you the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. Interior Secretary Benhur Abalos urges all high-ranking police officials from full colonel up to generals to submit their courtesy resignation to allow for an internal cleansing of the organization. This is in light of the recent controversy in the government's campaign against illegal drugs. In a press briefing, Abalos said an in-depth study pointed to some officials as among those involved in illegal drug recycling and selling. He said PNP Chief Rodolfo Azurin Jr. recommended the measure, confirming the presence of ninja cops in the police force. Abalos cited the incident on October 9 last year, where Master Sergeant Rodolfo Mayo Jr., a member of the PNP Drug Enforcement Group Special Operations Unit in the NCR, was arrested in an anti-drug operation in Quiapo, Manila. The operation stemmed from the arrest of a drug suspect identified as Nelsa Ligumba Atadero, who yielded over 990 kilos of shabu worth 6.7 billion pesos in a buy-bust operation in Tondo, Manila on October 8. Atadero revealed that more illegal drugs can be found inside the lending company office in Santa Cruz owned by Mayo. When raided, police found 2 kilos of shabu with an estimated street value of 13.6 million pesos. Abalos said a 5-member committee will review the resignations of the police officers. There are about 300 full colonels and generals in the police force, including PNP Chief Azurin.
Pagkatapos namin pag-aralan ng ilang buwan ang problema natin, lumalabas na malaki ang problema dito sa kapulisan. Lumalabas na merong mga general, merong mga koronel na sangkot sa droga. At ayon sa rekomendasyon ng Chief PNP at ng ilang kapulisan, ako ay nananawagan sa lahat ng full colonel hanggang sa general, ako'y umaapila na mag-submit ng courtesy resignation.
Deaths due to torrential rains and flood brought by the shear line has climbed to 52 according to the National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council, or NDRRMC. Of the said number, 13 fatalities have been confirmed, while 39 others are still undergoing validation. 4 of the confirmed deaths are from Davao region, 3 each from Caraga and Zamboanga Peninsula, 2 from northern Mindanao, and 1 from Mimaropa. 16 individuals were reported injured, while the number of missing persons climbed to 18. More than 160,000 families have been affected. The NDRRMC said damage to infrastructure decreased to 262.06 million from the reported 1.13 billion, while the estimated amount of damage to agriculture is pegged at 243 million pesos. The number of fireworks-related injuries in the country has increased to 277, with 50 new cases reported from January 3 to 4. The Department of Health said the latest figure is 49% higher compared to the same period last year, with 186 fireworks-related injuries. The DOH also reported that 132 or 48% of fireworks-related injuries occurred in Metro Manila. Most of the victims, or 220 cases, were male. 25 cases were hospitalized, while 2 cases were referred to other hospitals for further management. The most common locations of injuries are in the hands, eyes, head, legs, and forearms. Meanwhile, the most common causes of injury are Wheaties, Boga, 5-Star, and Fountain. A case of stray bullet injury was reported in Metro Manila. However, no death from firework injuries was reported. In other news, commuters may be able to avail of free rides at the EDSA bus carousel again by either the first or second quarter of the year. The Land Transportation Franchising and Regulatory Board said the Libreng Sakay program, which ended on December 31, 2022, has already been allocated with a budget. Transportation Secretary Jaime Bautista earlier said the agency is studying the possibility of bringing back the free rides. Congress earlier set aside a 2.1 billion peso budget for the DOTR's contract service program. Another option was privatizing the bus carousel's operation. The EDSA bus carousel accommodates around 320,000 to 390,000 passengers daily. And that is the latest and the biggest stories from the Pna Newsroom. For more news content, visit our webpage or head on to the Philippine News Agency's Facebook and Twitter accounts. We are also shown on the social media pages of the Office of the Press Secretary and on Radio Pilipinas RP1. Stay tuned for more news updates. I am William Theo. We tell stories that inspire change.